this is a completely filled audience today, and we are really happy for that. Thanks for coming in and sitting through the entire program. We wish you all be here for the next 2.5 hours. Today we are going to talk about what is pragna and why, how many locations we have across all your centers, and what we do in pragna. For that, Shamji, can we start the presentation?
We have the blue shirt, and he has a lot of stripes on my shirt, and he has the dark blue pants.
Okay, while that is coming up, in the past few years, what we have done with the pragna locations is that initially we had only 2 or 3 centers across Bay Area, but now we have increased due to Sunnyvale, Fremont and Santa Clara areas as well. So we just wanted to show you how things are done in pragna and what courses are offered and how we are doing at the national level and how we wanted to streamline each and every module across all centers within US. So the first slide still coming up. We apologize for the technical difficulties here. Okay, we're done. Can we go to the next slide? So update on the national level is that our Acharya has given direction to us based on how many modules we need to teach and how many centers we have come up with is that if you look at the statistics, we have over 23 locations across US, all US centers. And we do have, as of today, we have like 189 teachers teaching in major areas in Houston, Dallas, New Jersey, Boston, Bay Area, and also in southern part of US. So the way we train these teachers is that we get our Vedic scholars from India and they come in and they train these teachers over a month of three months period, and they definitely go through a very good training session, and once they are ready to teach, we ask them to teach our pragna classes. And this year alone, we have done 800 students pretty much all over US. They have gone through at least module 1, 2 and 3. These are the 3 major modules that we have a lot of kids coming through. And right now, like we put in the regional centers, we have one in San Jose, which is Evergreen, Fremont, and Milpitas, and I think it is Copenhagen over there. So just to understand, like, why should you send your kids to pragna and what does it bring, or to even tell them that, you know what, when you're 5 years old, I think you should join pragna. We just wanted to give you an update on how we teach and what we teach in each modules. Just to give an overview, if you look at the module 1, most of the kids start when they are 4 years old. Some of the kids can chant shlokas, some of them cannot. But our teachers are trained in such a way that when the kids come in, we take it like word by word and we split them so that they get to chant it really well. So our focus is that once they finish the module 1, they can clearly chant all the pragna shlokas like Guru Brahma, Lakshmi shlokas, Rama shlokas, Krishna shlokas by the end of module 1. That is our goal. So which we have been doing over the past few years. But sometimes what happens is they come into the class but they don't get time to practice because of their other priorities. So that's where we miss pronunciations in some of the kids. But we do tend to put in our effort, our 100% effort to bring them up to speed. And we teach them all the shlokas along with the festivals within the first year. So all the modules and everything, the design that you see is coming from our Acharya directly. So he has designed the whole module system saying that okay, once the kid is 5 years old, And when they get to 10 years old, what should they learn is from this very early age. So when you go to the module 2, what you notice is that the kids are already 7 plus, and by the age they are 7 plus, we make sure that they can go to more complex shlokas like Krishnashtakam and Haryashtakam. And you can definitely take my word for it. My kids have gone through these stages and they have done really well, and we are very proud of them as a parent as well. And the module 3, module 4 and module 5, this is the final stage of our kids in pragna who reach when they are at the age of 10. So please. So like I discussed in module 1, okay, I'm going to send my kid to module 1, but what are they going to learn? What are they going to achieve from this? What is in it for my child? If you think about it, once you start at this early age, the kids are like sponge and they can absorb so much that it all depends on the parents, like how much you teach them. So what our Acharya says is that when the kids are like between 4 and 6, please let them or give them the ability to learn all these things so that they can talk well and their fluency comes out well, whether they are at school, whether they have to do an essay or whether they have to do public speaking. Most of the kids here, in the schools, they do prompts basis. I mean, they write essays because kids in schools, they are given prompts. So that also helps in when they have to talk about this. Next. In module 2, like we said, we take it to the next complex level. And what we teach our children is again the Ucharana, and we help them in improving their memory. And every module we teach some stories. In each of the modules, what we teach is, in module 2 especially, we teach about parents. Matru Devo Bhava and Pitru Devo Bhava. We teach 5 stories each for all the module 2 kids. So they learn about Nachiketa, they learn about Kunti, they learn about Sumitra, how a mom is and their virtues and everything related to moms and dads. So at this age, I believe, like our Acharya said, this is the most important thing for them at this age. They clearly understand, okay, when mom says something, I better listen to her. So, module 3. This is an advanced state of module shlokas when it comes to the shlokas. So we teach Hayagriva Stotram, and also we teach our biographies of great acharyas about Dronacharya, Bhishmacharya and other acharyas from our Vedic lineage. And we also teach, definitely the fitness is one part of it, and we also teach, I think one thing that is missing is, we teach the Mata Tiru, like how do you speak? When you have to go out and when you have to address somebody, how do you speak? So that is one more important aspect of module 3. Module 4. So at this age, if you look at the module 4, the kids are already 9 plus. By the age they are 9, they have come to a stage where they can absorb or learn or chant the 108 slokas of Vishnu Sahasranama. So this is where they can master. By this time, they definitely know how to take the dirgham, how the long vowels are spelled, and what the pronunciation should be, and everything associated with Vishnu Sahasranama they can really absorb when they come to the age 9. And when we talk about, well, again same thing, I mean, the whole focus is that we teach yoga, bhajan and meditation across all modules, but the only change that you would see is module 4 and 5, it becomes more advanced and more deeper knowledge. So the kids have to absorb, but we definitely would like parents to help them to understand what they're learning on a weekly basis. Module 5. So module 5, this will be 10 plus, when the kids are 10 years old. They get to learn Bhagavad Gita shlokas, and from that, they also go through Dasavatara stories. And again, we teach yoga, bhajan, meditation for all the kids. Apart from this, it's the same thing across all modules, but there's one more important thing that we seek from parents. Next. We want you to encourage the kids. We want you to tell them that if they come and ask you, why should I go to Pragna, what am I learning? This is what you're learning. By the time your kids become teens, which is a challenge for pretty much all the parents in US, I guess, you would have given them a very good foundation of what they have learned in Pragna from our Vedic lineage. So I would strongly suggest or strongly believe, or I would recommend that by doing this 5 years or spending so much time or investing in your children for these past 5 years, you have done your good job as a parent already. And we are here to help you, and we would like you to help us, help you in a different way to bring our children to become fine individuals. Thank you so much for taking time, and Jai Shri Mangal.
Thank you, Archana ji. Just as Archana ji mentioned, children when they are